Hi, beautiful people. Happy Friday. It's finally the weekend. Well, it's not really the weekend for me yet, but it's going to. I just wanted to come live really quickly before I started my other stream and check in with you guys. I hope that y'all are doing well. And I just titled this my after birthday check in. I needed a title for the check in. Okay. Let me see something here. What's good, Shackle King Black? I'm just chilling for a second. I'm not really. This is a very loose live stream right now for a few minutes before I put together my stream for tonight. What's good, Ken? Carolina, what's good with you guys? Welcome. I'm just chilling. This is whenever I do a check-in, I'm just chatting with you guys, seeing where y'all are, talking to you guys, and that's it. But I thank you guys for my. Hang on, let me get some water. What's good, Colin? Thank you guys so much for my birthday wishes. You guys sold out on my cash outs and my gifts, and I just appreciate all the love. I love you guys right back. I really, really appreciate you guys that showed your girl some love. Big hugs, big hugs. You guys have been so supportive over me. I just appreciate that. Now let me take a drink of my collagen water, you guys, and Jerome, thank you so much for your cash outs, for your donations, for. Oh, wait a second. My computer just. Can y'all still see me? My computer just jammed on you. Hold on. Let me take a drink. Thank you. How are you? Ken, Carolina, where are you from? How did you find me? Oh, I hear. What time is it? I gotta keep track of the time tonight so I have time to run my stream about what's happening. Catherine Pink Cats, thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. You see me fine? Okay, so it's on my end. I don't know. Okay. So let me say this, you guys, because I do like to check in with you guys. Now I'm gonna share. I had a nice birthday. And since I'm growing and building my channel and stuff like that, and a lot of my political streams, you know how it is. It gets a little rough sometimes. I definitely appreciate y'all support. Appreciate y'all memberships, and if nothing else, leave me a comment. Support the channel. Now, okay. So before I came across this live yesterday for the first time, showing love from North Carolina, USA. Ken, we're gonna get on to politics after the stream. I'm checking in with you guys. I appreciate you. I hope you subscribed and that we can connect. We can lock in. Oh wait, let me drop a link. Hi, Detour. We're doing a quick check-in, so I can see how you guys are doing before I do my live. Let me drop a quick link real fast. And I'll try to do these more. Thank you. Oh my God, I don't want to butcher your name. I would try to do this more. Damage. Let me drop a link for Claude. I have roughly what time is it? 40 minutes with you guys. So whatever y'all want to say to me, say to me. And we got to talk about some of the things that's happening. I'm not going to talk about Trump right now with you guys. I'm not going to talk about Trump. We can always talk about Donald Trump. And this shutdown and things that's happening, we'll get into it later. But before I used to do my political commentary, you guys, I did talk about sobriety stuff. So I just want to say that I am headed towards another milestone of 4 years, May 21st. So this birthday was a big deal to me because I had to chill. I appreciate you, Ken Carolina. Behave myself, number one. So it was a really chill and relaxing day, but I didn't want anything to mess up my milestone because ever since I started this recovery journey, things have just been on the up. I graduated from I went to school, graduated, and now I'm finishing up my psychology degree. I just found out that I can add another program. I'm not going to talk about that yet until I actually add the program. So I'm definitely taking you guys along the ride with me. Now, with that being said, the political thing kind of came with all of it because as I was going through my own struggles, are y'all listening to me? As I was going through my own thing, I didn't ask for any handouts and I didn't ask for any help because I that you get out of life what you put in it for the most part. Sometimes accidents happen, but I mean overall. So I'm not one that believes that I don't believe that the government owes it to me to bail me out of things. I think that everybody has obstacles and you can overcome your obstacles. So when some of you are crying about my commentary and y'all in my comment section, I'm just looking at you. I don't know, maybe Clark came up here to calm me down a little bit. But I'm just looking at you like, what's the problem? And when I'm running these streams on when I'm running these clips for you guys, I'm not so much as paying attention to what a lot of some of the comments. I wonder if people actually love this country or they hate this country, because some of the things that they say, it's just outrageous. You coming up? Why are you shaking your finger? No, I don't understand. Are you coming up or no? Give me a thumbs up. You just backstage? You just want to stay backstage? Okay. I'll leave you backstage. Go ahead, Claude.
Well, good morning
Wait a minute,
slash
what you
evening.
showing me? You can't show that on no, put that away. What's wrong with you? Fool? I can't bring you up with that.
Uh-oh.
Justin. Go ahead, Claude. I'm so sorry. I got people backstage clowning. Detour, I had a good birthday. Thank you so much. I didn't do anything. I'm sorry, you guys. But for those of you that follow me from day one, Justin, I can't let you up with that mess. I know for some of my audience that's followed me for a while, it could be kind of hard because they followed me because I was sharing my journey and stuff like that. But for those of you that rock with me now, my new day ones that support my commentary today, I really appreciate you guys. But I'm still going to count my milestones because that's a big deal for me. It's a really big deal. What's good, Claude? We got company backstage, but I can't let that fool up.
Oh man,
Justin, I can't
I'm not
let you up,
even,
y'all. We got Justin clowning backstage. I don't know what he's doing, but
not even touching that one. But
go ahead, Claude. So sorry.
I'm glad
Thank you,
that you enjoyed.
Jerome. Thank you, Terry Masson. I appreciate you. Salute to you, Terry Masson. Now, while we're here and we do these more laid back, casual live streams, you guys are free to tell me if you want me to talk about something, if you want me to cover something. I got you. I got you. What's good, Claude?
Well, I just wanted to once again congratulate you on another wonderful birthday and
Yeah.
another milestone. And you're very close to your 4 years. It's right around the corner, and
Yeah.
I'm just I'm just happy to be along for the ride. And you deserve every good thing that happens to you. You more than deserve it, and you deserve nothing but the best, and all the best
I
to you and
appreciate you
your family.
guys. I appreciate that, Claude, and even though we don't always agree on things politically, I think I'm starting to win you over a little bit. But I do appreciate your support. You have been a true friend. You have been one of my biggest supporters. Uh, you haven't quite followed me from the beginning, I don't think, but you've definitely been along for the ride. So, I will always support you and have your back and all those things. I wish that I think that Justin, yeah, you weren't coming up. You didn't have to worry about that. But it's good to see you. But yeah, you weren't coming up. But it's always good to see you. No, Claude, but I do think that I'm starting to rub off on you a little bit in a good way. And I love that for you. Thank you.
Um, no comment.
Look at there was this video. So I was paying a little bit of attention to what's happening in New York. You guys have a lot of things going on, and you know what I don't want for New York? I am afraid that you guys are gonna buy into. I said I wasn't gonna do politics over here.
You
Do it.
said you weren't going to talk. Well, it's not about your other guy, so it's fair.
I'm just afraid that New York, that you guys are gonna buy into this socialist BS where you guys think that New York is gonna function as a socialist state. And I feel that Mandani is trying to lead New York that way. That's what I feel. But some New Yorkers, Black New Yorkers, I saw a video. They were upset with Mandani. They
No,
were
you said
upset.
it right, Donnie. You have
I
it
have
right.
said it right. Yeah, they were upset because he was. They were talking about their taxes, and they started to realize that he sold a dream that's not going to happen.
Well, as you know, I said from the beginning that he was going to have some pushback. I told you that in the very beginning. That's why I said wait and see. I mean, a lot of this was not going to get through. First of all, Kathy Hochul wasn't going to go through. I mean, he wasn't going to get it past the governor because he has to get the okays from the governor and from the legislature. That wasn't going to happen. So I knew some of this stuff was going to be a pipe dream, but I think, to be quite honest, he couldn't do any worse than Mayor Adams did. Mayor Adams was a colossal failure. Let's face it. I want to say the last three mayors have been colossal failures. Bloomberg was a failure, in my opinion. De Blasio was a huge failure. And Mayor Adams did the impossible. He made Rudolph Giuliani look like a competent mayor.
Yeah, I'll be watching it. I'm not playing the piano tonight. I'm not playing the piano. The reason I haven't really played the piano, I just dropped my water.
What did you just drop? Collagen?
Yeah.
Oh,
The reason why I haven't, it's fine.
clean up
I haven't
on
played my piano is because since I moved, I need to get someone over here to tune it. Look at my dog. My dog wants my collagen water. Oh no, I took my big cup though. Now I have to order. Look at this cup. This was like my favorite cup.
Oh, what happened? It's broken?
Yeah.
Oh,
I dropped my hopefully I didn't get water in my piano. But see, it needs to be tuned. I'm trying to play it. I get there. But when I
do you have to get it
Claude
tuned?
is a closet Trumpian supporter detour.
Who said that? Absolutely not, Detour, but nice try. Nice try.
You're from Crenshaw Mafia. What's that? What's Crenshaw Mafia? I don't know what that means. I think that people.
No relation to the 3-6 Mafia.
I don't know if they. What? I don't know what y'all talking about.
Of course not. Anything hip hop that's like a force for you.
That's not true. I listen to Britney Spears.
You just made my point.
I listen to who else do I listen to?
Yeah. Britney Spears is as much hip hop as Beethoven.
I love Beethoven. I think that when I'm doing these streams, right, and I'm talking about, I'm so irritated about my glass. I'm gonna order some more mugs since that one broke. I'm pretty bummed that my mug broke, you guys. Like, yeah, that's my. Now turn up on that piano. I'm not playing the piano. Justin, no, I'm not playing the piano. Number one, my piano is facing that way, and my computer is facing this way. What I look like? MU, play Happy Birthday on a piano, and we'll sing along. Detour.
See, one day you have to get
piano for you guys. This dog is drinking my collagen water. This dog is drinking my collagen water.
We could do a reverse Captain and Tennille type of thing. You play the piano, I can sing.
I graduated in the streets of South Memphis. Justin,
Yeah.
what you saying? What are you saying? Okay, I'm glad that
See,
you graduated.
like 3-6 Mafia, streets of South Memphis.
I don't know what y'all talking about, but I think that you guys, so as I go, listen, when I put together these streams for you guys, what I do is I watch a bunch of videos and I speak to a bunch of people. We have groups about these about what's going on in the world and the people that I talk to. I mean, we have like the best conversations. And so you guys don't have to watch it all, because what I do is I find the best arguments from the right, from the political right, and the best arguments from the political left. Now, for the left, I don't want to isolate anybody from my chat at all. No one, everybody's welcome. But some of you try me. You try my nerves and my patience, because I feel, and I said I wasn't gonna do this. Like, darn, I said I was gonna do this, but I feel, Detour. Can I just be honest with you guys though? It's just us.
Can't help yourself. Just can't do
I
it.
will not say this in my vertical live streams, you guys. But and if you notice, when people ask me if I am Republican or Democrat, I usually stay quiet. I try to just, I consider myself, but some of you really try me, because I feel that when I'm talking to you, I could play the best clip. I could talk about Trump accounts. I could talk about protected borders. And you guys bring up Epstein or something that's completely off subject when no one's talking about. And I'm thinking, can they not read the room? Stay on subject. But I can't. And I feel that because it's Donald Trump, people aren't going to like it. Even if it means harming your own country. If Donald Trump supports it, you're going to support the opposite. Just so you can say, I told you guys not to vote for him. That's what I feel. Bet you can't beat me in spades. My dog just chewed up my power cord. Dang, gunny cord. I'll be right back.
Man.
I gotta find another cord for my computer. I
Feisty Fantasia.
She just killed my power cord for my laptop.
Feisty Fantasia, you just so busy. My friend, she's too busy. Oh my goodness. I don't always see the chat, and just a moment. Yeah, Britney Spears certainly isn't hip hop. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Poor MU. She's having a rough, but you know what? I'm glad that she had a very good birthday. Yeah. She's very lucky didn't get shocked. You're right. You're right, Justin. But I'm just glad that it's Friday here in New York City. I know it's still 11:46 there. I'm just glad this has been a long week, but it's been a good week. Had a few doctor's appointments, and all my tests came back pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. And I'm looking forward to this weekend. I know that. It's been, my goodness. Hey, Sebastian, excuse me. The files are the most important issue because of the implications of the most powerful people in the world violating minors. It is. Well, hey, listen. She's been wonderful towards me. I'm going to stand 10 toes down for her, as she's done for me. And I get tired of when people try to bring up, there's nothing worse than a loser that instead of wishing her well, they want to try and make her a prisoner of her past. And I'm not going to stand for it, at least not on my watch. So anybody that has a problem with misunderstood, then you have a problem with me. And listen, I will stand with her 10 toes down. And listen, have a problem, so be it.
I'm listening to you. I'm cleaning up this mess from my water. I don't know what you're talking about per se. Go ahead, because I can't control. Sorry, guys, but I don't know what to say.
Well, hey, it happens. I mean, that's the feisty Fantasia. She's very feisty.
I'm trying to find a cord so I don't do my own.
She's doing her thing.
Sorry.
Oh,
Oh.
now she's playing the piano. Terrific.
Oh, I was cleaning the keyboards off because water, like, because water will damage the, um,
Oh, it's going to damage the inside, isn't it?
no, I don't see any. But I have a person coming to clean my piano. I mean, not to clean, to tune my piano so I can play it. You guys.
Oh,
Okay. Let me see if this cord works for my laptop so I don't die.
yeah, make
in
sure to
moment.
like, share, and subscribe.
Okay, I'm back. The
And
dog said no.
Okay.
Okay, you guys, I'm back. We gotta talk about some stuff before. Okay, Claude, we're doing pretty good on the time. Okay, we're doing okay.
Yeah. Of
Okay,
course, I can't see you anymore. I just see the avatar, but that's okay, I guess.
I'm coming back. I don't stream off camera a lot of times. Claude, what was you talking about? I'm out of breath.
Yeah, I see.
I heard a little bit about what you were saying.
Yeah, I just hate that.
You hate what? What part?
No, just certain idiots. They want to bring up. I mean, instead of just wishing you the best and congratulating you, they want to try and bring up the past stuff. And not on my watch. No way.
I think that somebody asked me a question a while ago, because you guys know my thing is what's happening in the world. But addiction also happens in the world, right? A lot of things happen in the world. There's a lot of successful people that fall that way. I think that people feel that by bringing it up in certain platforms, or they want me to explain myself and talk about this and that. Number one, they don't know me. It doesn't. I see it as a strength. Like, you're not going to make me fold because you bring something up from years ago. You're not going to do that. I stand on everything I believe in, everything I talk about. And I feel that because I went through something, because I overcame, I'm the perfect person to talk about the things that I talk about. So it's not going to make me fall away or be like, oh my God, I can't come on a platform. No, most things I ignore. And there's a lot of successful people that I know. I know people that are in very high positions that lost their way and they came back. So some of you know that, I mean, I don't think it's any secret that I don't support I don't want to make you guys mad at me tonight, but I think that welfare has been overused in the country. I'm not for people just being on government assistance and thinking that the country is supposed to take care of them. And I feel that those things stop you from succeeding and being everything that you can be. I don't care that people bring up my past and stuff, that I post about it. I make videos about it, right? Because I also like people to know that I'm also here. I can help you. I can tell, I could talk to you. You got to ultimately do the work. But there was a time where people didn't quite think I was going to make it. They used to put me down all the time, criticize me, and now I'm a lot further along in life than they are, right? I'm constantly growing. I'm constantly doing stuff. And I'm just like really proud of that. So I am not one that befriends everybody. So I don't really care if you like what I'm saying or if you put me down, because I use that as a motivator. Everything is a motivator. And I think you have to look at life that way. It's like, I don't need you to get up in the morning. I don't need you to earn a paycheck or I don't need you. I don't need the government. I'm not saying I don't appreciate the support, but what I'm saying is I'm going to be myself. I'm going to talk about things that matter. And if people don't like it, like I put on my community wall, don't watch it. I don't need you to tell me that you don't like my commentary, that I hurt your feelings. I'm live almost every day. You can always jump in my comment and talk to me. But what you're not going to do is act like I'm stupid and that your opinion outweighs mine. No. I don't even know if I'm making sense, but I hear a lot of stuff. There's so much that's going on in this world, right? I think our country's at a critical point. We're in a war with Iran right now. We have um, we have accepted men wanting to be called women when they're not women, wanting to play in women's sports and making a mockery out of this country. And now things are getting back on track. How can I not like that? I think that a lot of people use substances because they don't like what's going on. They've been broken along the way. I'm not going to be ashamed of that. I think I came out pretty well. I'm not worried about it. Um, I went to the military and things kind of just it was just I did a lot of things because I have always loved this country, and now that I see things even more clearer than before, I have to support the political right because we stand for traditional values and the country's best interest. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. We love this country. And come on, get this water bottle.
No,
Not only do we love this country, we get criticized, we get called demons, we get called like racist, which I'm a black woman, you can't call and I'm just like, and I'm not trying to say demonize one political party over another, because there's great people. I have friends on the left. But
you can't say left. Go ahead.
What?
You could barely say left, but go ahead.
I have friends that are Democrat. My family's Democrat. I have friends. But what I notice is that a lot of them want to preach to me or preach their values on me. And when I try to have a conversation, they automatically dismiss it as wrong. You can't be trapped in a left-right paradigm. I agree with that, righteous one. I agree. And if you notice, when I'm talking about things that's happening in the world, I usually wait. Am I frozen? Am I frozen?
No, you're not frozen at all.
Pizarro, what's good, Pizarro? I haven't seen you in a while.
Oh, hey, Pizarro. I didn't even know. I can't see the chat. So
Claude, calm down. Calm down.
what? Are you okay? I couldn't see the chat. What is so funny?
You piss me off right now.
What did I do?
Thank you, Pizarro. Thank you for the birthday wish. I appreciate that.
What the heck did I do?
I haven't seen you in a minute, but thank you. I appreciate that so much. I have no clue even what is going on with you. I hope that you're doing well. I do. What was I talking about?
I pissed you off. How? What the heck did I do?
You did it. You didn't piss me off.
Oh. Sounded like you said I did.
Right now. I'll have to tell you later. I'm not going to tell you right now.
Oh, for goodness sake.
I'll tell you later. Okay. So no, you can't be trapped in a right and a left paradigm. So that's why I usually play clips and just let you guys decide for yourselves what you think about it. But I am going to say that I do notice a difference in how the Democrats respond versus the Republicans. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not trying to divide you guys at all. I'm not. Because I welcome both. And I try to play, like I said, I play both sides of what's happening. And you guys, I've been watching this war in Iran. I am worried if this war goes on that it's going to make the Republican Party look bad, and it's going to make it harder for midterms. But we can't back down from the war. But if boots are on the ground, people aren't going to like that. And it doesn't seem as if Iran's going to cease fire. So, that's not a Republican or a Democrat thing. That's what's happening. So we're all involved in that.
I know that they rejected the latest proposal.
Mm-hmm.
I know they rejected the latest proposal, Iran.
No, I said,
I do think that the longer this war goes on, the worse it does look for the Republican Party. You already know how I feel. I am on the side of right and wrong, not left or right wing. I'm an independent thinker.
Me too. Me
Um,
too.
I've always felt that both parties have played in our faces. Just my opinion. Um, Even though I'm not a fan of the president, I am more than fair and more than balanced when it comes to that. He's done some good things. He's done some not so good things. I think he's done, unfortunately, for the Democratic Party, he's done a better job than Biden has. At least that's my opinion anyway. We no longer have $20 eggs. Um, what's happening with the war was going to happen regardless. Once that happened, once we went into war with Iran, the price of gas was going to go up because that's going to be one of their tactics. That's just the way it is. I think it will steady itself by the middle of the summer, but that's just my opinion. It normally does anyway. But
Let me ask Detour. Hi, Kara. Detour says 2020. I used to be a Democrat, then I woke up. What was the deciding factor to making you switch parties? Hey, and you just hope for the best. I'm hoping for the best. What's gonna happen is gonna happen, but I just don't like the fact that people are acting as if there's a few things that I hear when we're talking about this war. People are saying that the United States should not have interfered, that this is Israel's war. I'm not necessarily saying. I'm not saying what I agree with. I'm just telling you guys what people are saying. The United States shouldn't have interfered. The United States is losing. I don't believe that. There's no way to tell who's winning or who's in a war right now, right? I just I don't want to really see boots on the ground because let's face it, these people over in the Middle East, as a kid, they're trained to fight on the ground and they know the land. It always hurts me to see an American soldier fallen, but that's just a necessity for war. I don't think we can give in because I don't want them building nuclear weapons, which is what this war is about. Now they're trying to say it's to distract from the Epstein files. This is not to distract from the damn Epstein files, right? It's just not. But they want you guys to think that way, so you don't know the truth about what's happening with this war. And Iran has said many times they hate the United States. Donald Trump is doing what was just inevitable. Iran better wake up. Detour, I totally agree. This is Israel's war. But Yolanda, do you feel that Israel is an important ally of the United States when it comes to ground intelligence, when it comes to I'll just leave it like that. We're allies, right? So you feel like this is Israel's war and the United States didn't have a reason to get in it? Yolanda, I'm gonna leave it like that. So Claude,
I'm sorry,
do you
go ahead.
feel this is Israel's war?
I think that we were going to be in it no matter what, especially when it comes to the oil. And to be fair, Trump did give them ultimatums, and they have been habitual line steppers. They didn't listen the first 3 times, so they sort of forced Trump's hand in some ways. Now, there's going to be some people, of course, that say, well, you know what? He attacked before giving them he gave them 3 different chances. So that's not the case.
Yeah, he's given them different chances and he's tried to negotiate and they just refuse to They refuse to discontinue their nuclear weapon programs and stop trying to build these long-range missiles. They have clearly declared their hate for the United States. Now, what they like to say is we have never attacked. But we're not talking about, but they're not mentioning these proxy attacks to their terrorist groups. We all understand about Houthis and their other groups that they use to attack the United States. And I listened to a political commentator, and he's not a political commentator. He actually covers sports and stuff like that. But he also talks about political stuff. Nevertheless, when I heard him say that, and I don't need to say his name because I'm not trying to slam him, but when I heard him say that Iran is winning and he like go Iran, I'm wondering where are you guys coming from, because you live in this.
What are you talking about? I'm sorry.
I didn't say any names.
No, I didn't say you did, but I have an idea. Listen, and I think that same person said they have the right to defend themselves, if I'm not mistaken.
But they've been attacking the United States. Our ships that try to go through the Strait of Hormuz, we haven't been. Well, we don't get oil from Iran, but they have attacked the United States. So defend the United States. I mean, they have they have the right to defend themselves against whom? We haven't just attacked them for no reason. All right, we've destroyed their facilities. We're at war now. Now they're threatening to close the Strait of Hormuz indefinitely, which will make other countries upset with us, like China and other countries that get their oil from over there. So they know exactly what they're doing. And I just think that some people, number one, I said this to you guys, because it's Donald Trump, some people, like the person I was just talking about, would rather us lose the war just so that way they could say, oh, you guys shouldn't have voted for that man. That's it. Even though Iran's not coming to save them, they can't go to that country and collect benefits and all those kind of things. They can't. So instead of investing in their own country, they're just caught up in this, oh, I hate Donald Trump. Even if Donald Trump does the best thing for this country, they'll say that. And I really have trouble with that. I just have trouble. Iran is holding a world hostage with the Strait of Hormuz. Exactly, Righteous. That's exactly what I'm talking about. What's good, Real Trump said? I'm just having a conversation with you guys, very loose, not long. So not it can't be long today. So that's just what I feel, and I could prove that. Like I said, so everybody's talking about illegal immigration, right? Oh, what's wrong to separate families, right? And these tears, crocodile tears, to the point of jumping in federal investigations to try to stop ICE from deporting or illegal immigrants. But I posted on my community wall. Y'all got to check on my community wall when I'm posting. I posted how many people former President Obama deported compared to Donald Trump, and he deported far more. Now, some people like to say, oh, he did it legally. Let me tell you something. I played a video that was from when Donald Trump, Obama was in office, and you had these families saying the same thing: inhumane, poor conditions, the same things that they're saying with Donald Trump. Nobody rioted. There was zero riots. Former President Obama used Tom Homan. Donald Trump uses Tom Homan. But when Donald Trump uses Tom Homan, riots. He's evil. He's this and that. Oh, blah, blah, blah. But when Obama did it, there was no pushback. And so that's how I know that it's just because it's Donald Trump, it's a Republican president, that people are pushing back, because we all know that the border needs to be protected. There is no country with open borders. Why should the United States have open borders? So to say that Republicans are wrong for voting for open borders, that Donald Trump won because he talked about protecting the borders, well, Obama talked about it too, and nobody had a problem with it. So it doesn't really matter what Donald Trump says. Some people are going to disagree. Some people, oh, thank you, Trump said, I'm so sorry that my mug broke too. I'm pretty bummed about that. Thank you so much.
You know that, well, first off, you said you weren't going to talk about it. Giuliani tightened up New York City. Giuliani, man, that's a whole nother ballgame. Giuliani was the second worst mayor this city's ever had, but I digress.
Y'all want to see from Giuliani to...
Don't get me started with Giuliani.
Right, Mello. It's not inhumane. Every country has rules, period. Yolanda,
And one of the things that I did agree
every
with
country
was,
has protected borders. And the United States needs to have protected borders. Right now, people in the United States are so confused. They're confused. And Donald Trump says, hey, you know what? Let's clean up some of this fraud that people have just been okay with. Let's call it out. Let's call it out. Even when it's right in front of our faces, they're saying they're acting as if it's wrong to call out some of these things, right? Why can't we talk about the Somalians and fraud? Why can't we talk about it? Why can't we talk about some of the crap that Newsom is doing in California? And why did Marjorie Taylor just come across my mind? I don't know. I need to do a whole series on her. But why can't we talk about stuff like that? And now you have men competing with women, and I am not for children getting gender reassignment surgeries under the age of 18 before their minds are developed without their parents' condition. And that's what the left was preaching, saying, oh, they have a right to do this. So, look at the chaos that Israel is doing in the Middle East. They have committed crimes against humanity.
well, I know that Netanyahu definitely has been brought up on war crimes in the past. I don't know about recently, but I do know that Netanyahu has definitely had his problems. And if I'm not mistaken, wasn't he being brought up on charges before Netanyahu?
You see what Trump said? I like what Trump said. How did you get that name?
That's the one thing that Giuliani did right was 42nd. The stop and frisk, he was a clown. He always backed the blue when it came to police brutality, especially against our own people. Oh, please, Giuliani's. I just can't stand that guy.
He put Claude back into a patriotic mood.
Oh, no. And you said you weren't going to talk about him, and you did anyway.
I didn't talk about him. When did I talk about Trump? A little bit, loosely. I didn't talk about him. Here you go, Claude. I want you to feel at home.
Well, the Statue of Liberty, which originally was supposed to be a Black woman breaking the chains of slavery. You do know that, correct?
What's your point?
What do you mean, what's my point? They changed the entire Statue of Liberty.
Okay, but what is your point in saying that?
No, I was just letting you know that that was the original. Excuse me?
It's supposed to make you feel happy.
Well, it does. I mean, it's New York City. It's the greatest city in the world. Of course it makes me happy.
But you'd rather be a Black woman in a chain or something?
No, breaking the chains.
Or breaking a chain.
Right. That was a gift from France.
I don't think I think that at that Sebastian said it's AI, bro. I think that so listen, there's things in the United States that I would like to change. But there's things that everybody would like to change. But the one thing I do notice about other countries is they have a lot of pride in their country, even with its flaws, even with the things that's happening with women in certain countries like the Middle East and how they don't have the same rights as men. They're very proud of their country. I would love to see a day where the United States is less focused on race. I don't think that'll ever happen. And that we have pride in our country, and to the point where we want you to enter this country legally. We want you to not stay on welfare forever. Why? Because it takes a toll on our economy. And that's another stream. It's a whole different stream. We're not going to do it tonight.
So who says that we're not proud of our country? I think
no. I did a community poll. A lot of people are not proud. They act as if they hate this country, and you could tell because they're fighting for people to just stay here. So you get somebody that enters this country any kind of way, and they have the nerve to protest and to want to burn flags and do all these things to stay in the country, and they want Americans to fight for them to break our laws and stay here use our resources, and we have to take care of them. So that doesn't show love for the country.
Oh, you're talking about people who aren't even from
Interfering
this country.
with ICE investigations, paid agitators, paid people that are paid to go out there and interfere with these. Oh, I said I wasn't going to give commentary on this stuff tonight, but you know what I'm saying.
See? Can't help yourself.
I can help myself. I can help myself, but it makes me angry. MU has pride, self pride. I love it.
There's nothing wrong with that. You're supposed to have pride. I think,
Did you
I
see
mean,
the video of?
who wouldn't have pride in, I think most of our people do have pride in this country.
I disagree, Quan.
I tell you,
I
who,
think that people want to, but so many people are listening to the propaganda and the lies told that they're just losing their minds. They're losing their minds. They don't really know what to believe. They don't know what to believe, and they're so caught up in who's Republican, who's Democrat, that they're missing out on the truth.
let's face it, this country's been divided for a long time.
But we
And
all
it
have
has
problems
nothing,
in the country. I shouldn't have cut you off. I'm so sorry. This
it's
country
okay.
has been divided for a long time. But
What, we
people
agree on something?
here, sorry?
I said, what, we agree on something for a change?
I think we agree on a lot of things sometimes. We do. Trump isn't orange, but they want free
Never
handouts.
said he was orange.
They want free handouts. Come here legally. Exactly, Yolanda. And that is the thing. It's like people think that they should come here. They can go to any public hospital. When you go to a public hospital, I'm not going to say it for algorithm purposes, but who do you mostly see in the waiting rooms? Why do you think the wait times are so long? And people don't realize this money is coming from somewhere. Can I go to that country and to have surgery and expect their government to pay for it? No, I'm down luck. They want more from this country than they'll get in their own country. Okay, fine. Come here legally. Man, I wish I would have set up one video for you guys tonight. I should have, but I didn't even think about it until right now. How they're saying, okay, you come to this country, learn a bit of English. That is our national language. Because I can't go over to Mexico and expect an interpreter for me at the government's expense. I better learn that language, right? And they were talking about people coming into this country and assimilating into the culture. It doesn't mean that you can't be proud of wherever you came from, whatever, but it just means that you're coming here and you want to support our country. You want to pay into taxes. You want to work, not just collect all these resources. So it means.
Oh, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I agree with that. You're
Yeah.
supposed to come here. You're supposed to come here legally.
Legally. Come here legally. That's all.
I mean, that's the way it's supposed to be done. I mean, I don't understand why. See, that's why the Democratic Party is having problems too, because you can't talk about I'm not going to do this if you don't pay for people who are illegally here doing X, Y, and Z. That makes no sense. If you're here illegally, technically you shouldn't have any rights, period. Right?
You have the right to self-deport.
Well,
and that's given something. Reagan, his biggest mistake. What's his biggest mistake? Who gave them amnesty? Republicans. The United States became divided when the Democratic Party was introduced to oppose George Washington.
hmm.
Dems just flipped 2 seats in Florida. Well, I live in California, so I'm worried about California.
One moment, excuse me.
I'm not really. Hey guys, you guys listen. As I'm working on my schedule to have conversations with you guys more, to where we can like discuss things. I want you guys to know I'm not putting anybody down. I'm just talking about some stuff, right? But I do like to hear what you guys have to say, and I keep it in mind as I go to play videos for you guys. I do think about what you guys are saying. You don't have to listen to me. Don't believe me, but I'll show you. I can back up everything that I'm saying, every with statistics. I'll compare the president for you. I'll break it down for you. I have no problem doing that. I don't just talk it. I can show you what's happening, right? And dispel some of these lies that they're saying. That's good, Claude.
Yeah, everything's
Yeah.
all right.
Well, I think that these conversations that we have are hard. It's hard. Because some people don't feel, I think that people are just afraid of a lot of things. But a lot of the things that people are saying is going to happen. Thank you, Daquan. Oh, thank you.
That's cute.
I went to college in where did I go to college? San Diego. And I went to college in Palm Desert. So San Diego, Chula Vista to be exact, and then Palm Desert, California. Unconscious conversations. What's good, Noble? At the end of the day, we are at a crossroads. We can't be divided. It's what they want. We are at war for our souls, and we are being lined up.
Well, this country is at a crossroads. I actually agree with that. But it's been at a crossroads for a minute. And
Yeah.
it's weird. It seems like it almost got heightened, I think, during the pandemic. I mean, just my opinion. It seemed like I don't know what happened. Maybe it was because we were forced to be isolated. Well, that's what it's supposed to be. We should all be Americans first, but unfortunately, certain people don't feel that way.
Good morning, TC.
Hey,
I'm trying to check this with you guys more. Hopefully, I can come on earlier so I can do my streams. But I'm working on some things with this channel. You guys, just be patient. Just bear with me because again, I'm switching gears, which isn't easy to do, but I'm doing it. I'm kind of proud of it, guys. That's my point. I'm just doing a check-in to kind of see where you guys are. But this country is divided. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't talk about this much. I think that, Claude, why are you looking at me like that?
No, I'm just listening. That's all.
I think one of the biggest dividers in the country, besides the political thing, is race relations in the United States. I don't like to talk about it for a lot of reasons, but I think it was Trump said, real Trump said that we're all Americans. I love how other countries, no matter what color you are, white, black, whatever, they just call you, like, if you're a Japanese, if you're from Japan, you're a Japanese. From China, you're Chinese. Why can't we just be Americans? So I'm not against the DEI programs leaving. I'm not against a lot of things leaving because I feel that we all are American. We can all make it. And that I would love to see racial tensions ease up here. And that's what I'm saying. I'm going to shut up now. TC said, happy belated birthday. I like that. And may God continue to bless you more abundantly and immensely. Thank you so much, sis. It was a really blessed day. So I wanted to make sure I came here and said thank you. Thank you guys for your love and all that stuff that you guys give me. Even if you guys just leave me a comment under my videos. Thank you. And you guys are so active on my videos. Thank you guys so much because it helps my channel and it helps me to know where you guys are because it's a community. I take my time to respond to all of you. You know, a lot of people don't respond to their comments. I respond to. I take my time. I read your comments. I don't use like an automated response system. The pandemic was a test run for what's coming next. Stay vigilant, stay brave, stay prayed up. Where we go one, we go all. Support our president and support the United States. But that's right. Support our president. The pandemic was scary. That's something that happened. Like Trump said, it came from, I'm not going to say that. But the pandemic definitely was a hard time in the United States. I caught it like several times. It was scary. It was scary. I don't agree. The unseen groups of people creating chaos from behind the curtain. The problem is people don't think for themselves anymore. TV and media, social media are for real brainwashing. I'm glad that they lost they lost the lawsuit. I played it yesterday. They lost. Social media is addicting. This lady sued because her mental health was affected. And I don't know if you guys saw that they're doing a class action suit as well. If you guys want the information, hit me up under my community wall. They are, I feel that this set precedent for something else. A lot of people are going to be suing. A lot of people's lives has been affected by social media. Kids have been affected. Their self-esteem. We're seeing bulimia more and eating disorders more often than before. And people aren't realizing they're so involved. And the problem is they don't realize that this algorithm is trigger. It's addicting. It's designed that way. It's designed to keep you coming back. I feel that social media has created things for the worst. And instead of using it for the good, people are using it to bully, cyber harass, to target you, gang stalk you. And then if you have low self-esteem and you're looking at all these beautiful people online all day, which is nothing wrong with it, but some people aren't realizing that not everything you see is real. I'm a content creator. I made a purpose that when I started this platform, I was going to tell you guys the good and the bad. I wasn't going to come on here. I have this perfect life. I did not do that. If you guys follow me from day one, I shared the good and the very bad. Very transparent because I wanted a platform where you guys could relate to me. And I don't mean to get off into a tangent, but I keep it very real over here. I talk about real subjects, and I've used myself as an example in a lot of cases. So I feel that a lot of people, this is going to be easier for people to sue social media. I'm not telling you guys to come out with frivolous lawsuits, but this class action lawsuit talked about if your mental health has been affected, if your life has been affected, there's these lawyers that's taking the people's cases. If you can prove what? If you can prove, you know what you're saying.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, it was
That part.
it was Meta. It was Meta and I believe Google who were sued. Am I right?
So you gotta remember, YouTube was also sued. That's why they have to do the disclaimer. Not this one, but that's why they have the disclaimer.
YouTube falls under Google. So,
but YouTube was also sued in another lawsuit. They lost big time, which is why you have to identify if your videos are made for kids or not, because of the lawsuit and stuff like that. I just think that it's just gonna keep coming. You know, Mark Zuckerberg does not let his kids do social media at all. That says a lot because he knows how damaging it could be. I don't know, you guys. I wasn't doing political commentary at this time. I wish I would have, because I would have showed you guys the trial. And when Mark Zuckerberg said that he knows it's damaging, he didn't realize just how this would take off in a different direction. It was very telling. It was really scary what they were talking about.
wow.
That's what I'm saying.
That's an indictment against him, considering he's made all this money off of Facebook and Meta.
And they're not going to care. Whatever the amount is that they have to pay out, they're not.
It's a drop in the bucket for them.
I don't care. Eric.
Yeah, Rome was different.
It does create dopamine in the brain. It spikes your brain the same way that Coke does. It spikes your dopamine levels, and you become addicted. And people don't realize it. The notifications. I don't play games online, but if I did, it would be worse. I stay away from anything that can be addicting, right? Because I know my personality. But games and the online gambling and stuff like that, you guys, which is not, the online gambling thing is not, that's not what I'm talking about. but the algorithm is addicting, and there's no disclaimers saying that this stuff can be addicting, that it can cause you to have, that it can affect your mental health. So the same way they had to change things for a lot of things, like smoking cigarettes, right? Everybody used to do it, and all of a sudden people started to be affected, and they had to slap a disclaimer on it, letting you know that here's the risk if you do these activities. There's no disclaimers, or no one's, everyone's saying, not everyone, but people are saying it's just, so you always hear it's just YouTube, it's just social media. Nobody's talking about how it's affecting people's mental health. Nobody talks about it. They don't like to talk about how addicting it is. People are online hours. Now if you don't have anything to do and you're retired, I get it. But when you get to a point where you're neglecting your kids and you're not feeding your kids, and you're just saying getting fired from jobs and stuff like that, then I think you have a problem. Hey, Melissa. Melissa.
Yeah. And I do think, especially for the young people, it's a gift and a curse, social media. It really is. It's pretty terrible.
It's terrible.
These young girls and young guys too, they're getting bullied. The cyberbullying has been a real issue. It's been a real issue.
Mm-hmm.
And they have to do something to put a stop to it.
Calling CPS on people, the swatting, it's just insane. So they know when somebody's being bullied online, but controversy sells, and they just let it go. During times of war, have you met an interpreter in you? Exactly, Sebastian.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a gift and a curse, social media.
Mm-hmm. It absolutely becomes a problem when people can't feed their kids. I've seen some really bad. I love Melissa. I've seen some really bad stuff, you guys. And the people that used to follow me online, I have successfully gotten away from. Don't worry about it. But just the things that I used to see was just bad, bad. I won't go off into a tangent about that. I'm just in a really good space right now, you guys. Like, I'm in a really good space. I'm in a good space in life. I have a long ways to go, though, but just stay aware. Keep. I make a point to stay in the moment, right? I don't get caught up in a lot of stuff. I don't. I like to see what's going on in the world. Make sure my family, my loved ones, okay. You guys are my extended family. I do care about you guys. That's why I do these check-ins. I want to make sure that we're okay, and that we are mentally healthy.
Yeah. Especially in today's society, it's pretty crazy. And I don't see it. I don't think it's going to get any better, especially with AI being introduced. I think it's really going to blur the lines even more when it comes to social media. I think that's going to be a huge issue.
Who's a dancer, Eric? Who's Eric talking about? I agree, Claude. Thank you, Inoki. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Who's a dancer? You talk about me?
I'm sorry.
What?
Who's a dancer?
Oh, I don't know. I don't have that many comments. I don't know if I missed something. I'm not sure. Oh, I lost Claude. I don't know what happened to Claude. Hey, guys. It's not often where I'm just here by myself talking to you guys. I don't know what happened to Claude. He just fell off. He just fell out. But God, you guys, when I tell you, and I'm not trying to make you guys think that, number one, I'm so humbled by my experiences in life. I'm so humbled. But I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. And if you guys that are new to me, thank you, Real Trump. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for that. Birthday coffee. Just give it to me black. Give it to me black. You still going to those parties? What parties are you talking about, Eric? You're gonna have to be very specific what you're talking about. What parties are you talking about, Eric? Let's see what Eric is talking about. This could either be a good conversation or I'll get Eric together. I'm not talking. I'm gonna wait to see what he's talking about. I've been pretty chill tonight, but what are you talking about, Eric? What parties are you talking about? I'm a ballroom dancer. That's what I mean, you guys. Like a few years ago, I was so down, right? I was just down. I was broken. I was just like going through a lot. But I had a lot of people around me who loved that. But as I started to level up and get together, right, and because I always knew, like, okay, you know what, I gotta get this stuff together. Um, things became like less chaotic, and the first thing I wanted to do was go to school. Hey, Anne, my friend, the first thing I wanted to do. Wait, what did I miss? The ballroom dancing, Eric? Yeah, I'm a ballroom dancer. I go to work, I run to the studio, and I come alive with you guys. That's my life. I cook, I do all that stuff. But it's just like how things have evolved. Just the fact that I can sit over here and talk to you guys about things that are important, that I love, is just like, wow. I just never would have you just never know. You just never know how far you can go. But I think a lot of people have to wake up, stop numbing yourselves, pay attention to what you're good. What's that mean, Eric? And shrew. You just gotta stop numbing yourselves and pay attention to what's going on in the world. And I just think, Eric, I can't understand you. I don't understand you. You should show everyone my dancing. I can show you guys when I go to the Desert Classic. If you guys want me to film the Desert Classic, I can't really film it, but I can buy the footage for you. I can buy the footage. Now, some people ask me, like, why do you still share some of that stuff from your recovery and all of that? I think it's kind of important, especially because I share a lot of my thoughts politically. You guys can understand where I'm coming from. This is not, I think I'm better than anybody. I told you I'm very humbled by my experiences. But when I tell you I didn't fall into the trap of getting on government assistance, of thinking that anybody could bail me out, or that anybody can save me, I didn't fall into that trap. I said, you know what, things aren't looking great. I'm tired. And plus I got sick, right? I got sick. And I knew that one day, even though a lot of people didn't really believe in me and they thought that I would never get better, I just had a lot of faith, prayed. I knew I was going to get better. And then as soon as I got better, I went to school. I wanted to graduate. I wanted to go back to barroom and get into a studio. I wanted to do all these things. So I can't really tell you guys that people can make it and come back and do it. And if you have obstacles, you can overcome those obstacles. I wouldn't be able to tell you guys those things if I didn't go through it myself. I'm still going through it. I'm still striving. But all the people, and this is not a put down. Oh, I'm sorry, Claude. This is not a put down. But all the ones that said I wasn't going to make it, I wasn't going to do it, and that was putting those obstacles in my way, I've passed them. As far as my growth, as far as, and I don't mean this in a bad way at all. I just think that sometimes God removes people from your life. And if you go through the process, no matter how hard it is, that that there's something greater in store for you. Because now my life is peaceful. I I earn a great income. I don't know how to explain that. Like, things are just good. And if you would have told me this a few years ago, I wasn't in a position to believe it. I had no way to see how far I come. But I did have faith. I had faith. And here I am today, 4 years later, smiling, strong, healthy, fluffier than ever. I'm a thick girl. Now, I wasn't expecting all the weight gain like that came with the sobriety thing. I wasn't really expecting that. But I'm just healthy. I was like a size 0 when I was extremely up here. And oh my God, you guys, I stay with a smile on my face, like I'm happy. But there's a lot of people. I was always functioning. I was a person that was struggling but functioning. I was doing all these things. And now I just look at this world so different. and I spent hours just studying what's going on in the world. So it was pretty natural for my commentary to change. But please know that I haven't abandoned the sobriety thing, you guys. That's always going to be my backbone. But you know, we just talk about other stuff now. Welcome back, Claude. Welcome back. I'm getting ready to switch my comment to it's your journey. So like I gotta get ready for my other stream.
I know. I was just about to say, I know
gotta
we're
get
up
ready for
against
my
it.
stream. But I hope I don't sound like I'm bragging. I hope that you guys understand that I share with you guys something that's very important to me, which is my milestones, because I've been knocking them out. But I want other people that maybe having a hard time in life and maybe they feel like nobody cares. Number one, MU cares. I care so much. I've gained so much empathy through my recovery. I've gained self-awareness. I'm very, very, I can feel your energy. That's why a lot of people get ignored, because I know that they don't have my best interest in mind, right? A lot of people, you'll get a generic, what's good food? But I feel your energy and I'm so invested in people in my community because a lot of you have just seen me grow. And if you haven't seen me grow, look at my videos from a few years ago and you'll be like, wow, if you came a long way. And I've always been Republican. Well, I haven't always been Republican. I think some people don't realize that. I became stronger in my conservative beliefs. The more I studied, the more I saw that, wait a minute, maybe my parents weren't right the way that they were teaching me. And like I said, my family is Democrat. I haven't seen our lives improve being Democrat, right? I've seen a lot of things that I'm like, no, this isn't right. And then I started to trace back where slavery came from and who started it and who was the one that wanted blacks not to have civil rights. Which party fought for segregation and wasn't ready for black people to vote. That's all you had to tell me for me to switch and stay with the Republican Party. All you had to do is tell me which party fought for our rights. I don't need programs. I don't need DEI, anything. I don't need anything. All I need is the opportunity. And the Republican Party fought for the civil rights of black people. And a lot of people don't like when I have those conversations. But the farther I got into politics, I started to dig deeper and dig deeper and then dig deeper. And I don't even talk about my college background and the things I studied in school. Because before I got addicted, I was in college, right? I went back to college to finish my degree, right? And sometimes people like to talk at me. That used to be in my life before, or they think I'm stupid and they think, no, I've always been intelligent. A lot of people struggle, right? But I started to trace the Democratic Party and I'm like, well, nobody's talking about this racist past, but they love talking about Republicans and Donald Trump's racist. And when they say that Donald Trump's racist, and I ask, okay, are you Republican or Democrat? And they say Democrat, and I ask them if they know how the Democratic Party started and who fought, why did they want to overthrow blacks? Blacks used to be Republican. Who fought to keep blacks enslaved? Was it the Republican Party or was it the Democratic Party? And then they change the subject and they get very angry with me. So you may not always like what I'm saying, but I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. I'm just having a conversation. Jerome. Why did I? Thank you, Jerome. I appreciate you. I know what you're saying because I gained so much weight. I talked about it. Hey, Nazna, I got to get to my other stream. You guys, I love you guys. The mainstream media is nothing but darkness. Turn off mainstream news and social media. So speaking about the news, so what I do, I have conversations with people, and here in California, I actually go to town hall meetings. I have not went to one. Well, this year has just started, but I signed up not just for Republicans. I signed up for Democratic news as well because it starts with your state representatives. Get to know your state representatives. The state enforces the law where you are. Okay, so get to know them, and that your state representatives go by the popular vote, not the electoral vote like the presidential campaign. So it is important to be involved that way. I watch a lot of let's just say I do a lot of homework before I come live, and based off of my research and the homework, I'll pick videos and clips that align with some of the stuff that I was talking about. And I think it's important to show what the political right and the political left says. Now, listen, I'm not perfect. Don't ask me to play anything that's liberal. We're not, but Claude, I'm not understanding them.
There's that L word.
I do well because you're not going to get a liberal president. It's going to be Republican or Democrat, right? Those are the major parties. So I put a lot into what I'm going to show you. I do like to represent what the left is saying, and then I like to tell the truth about the political right because there's been a lot of lies told about the political right, especially that they are this racist party. Racist. What's up, Doc? Y'all know I'm about to get out of here though. Hey.
I just wanted to jump up here and say hello before you went on to the other stream.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm getting more comfortable talking to you guys like this. I'm trying.
That's a good thing. That's
it is so hard. It's so hard. Oh Lord, Eric. Who's got the Confederate flags on the doorstep? Not the Dems and the libs. Okay, so regardless if a person puts up a Confederate flag, well, you guys are talking about like all this systemic racism stuff and which party has held blacks back. It wasn't a flag. It was a system. It was a system. It was a group of people that formed groups known as the KKK and other things that kept blacks back. So it's interesting that you want to talk to me about a Confederate flag. We could talk about a Confederate flag. But within that conversation, can we please talk about who started the KKK? Or do we deflect on that and talk about a Confederate flag?
He swears like there's no
doing anything.
Sorry.
That held me back from doing anything. What, you don't want to have those conversations, Eric.
Yeah, he swears like there's no Democrats that rock the Confederate flag. I know quite a few of them that do.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, that's not really a Democratic or Republican thing. That's more.
Yeah.
That was more the North versus the South thing.
Right.
That was a Civil War thing more than anything else. And pardon my manners. Good morning, Dr. Manhattan, my brother. How you doing?
Good morning, sir. Good morning. I have no sleep jokes for you guys of yet, so consider yourself lucky. You look spunky right now, sir.
Yeah,
the baby blue is a good look, man. It helps you look more lively.
And a teddy bear. Do you know I love teddy bears? I love teddy bears.
Well, I've been called that a couple of times.
Communist flags come through. Real Trump said. I really hope that Real Trump said starts making commentary again. I was over on his channel. I check you guys out. I'm so tired of hearing that Republicans are racist. Number one, y'all not gonna like me, but anybody can be racist. Republican, Democrat, white or black, anybody can be racist. Now I know some people say, but blacks aren't racist. No. What, Claude?
Prejudice.
If you don't
racist though. But
if you don't like somebody based off of the color of their skin, that makes you a racist. I'm not saying that we are
prejudice. That's
power. You don't believe that blacks can be racist?
I believe blacks can be prejudiced. Do you know of any black people keeping people from their job?
Right now, I can't do this with you. If you don't like somebody,
I'm asking you a question.
What?
Do you know of any black people who are keeping other races from working at their jobs?
But that does not.
They're talking about systemic racism versus racism in general, though.
Let me get called together real quick.
That's
a prejudice. Everybody has a type of prejudice.
Can we get the definition
of racism?
There's
a difference. That's prejudice based off of race, though.
Look at Trump said, moving on. Chat, there's a few of you. Okay, I don't want to get y'all in trouble. I don't want to get y'all in trouble. I do not believe. Okay. Oh my god, I can go down this rabbit hole with you guys. I'm gonna try to keep it simple.
See, we were supposed to be going on to the next
next
the
stream.
vertical and
Okay,
you weren't
before I
even
go,
supposed to
yes,
bring up
I'm gonna
the
go do my I'm gonna
a
go because I
couple
want
of
to get
people.
this conversation with Trump. Like I do, and it's a little long. But Claude,
Yeah.
if you don't like, okay, if a white person doesn't like, now keep it simple. Don't give me this big soliloquy. Just keep it simple. If a white person doesn't like a black person based off the color of their skin, what would that?
That's called prejudice.
No,
If
a
that white person is not,
doesn't like a black person because they're black, what would that make them?
excuse me,
If Lord, if a white person doesn't like a black person, they're what?
they're prejudiced.
Claude wants to be difficult, so most people would say that.
No, he doesn't.
Most
The
people would
fact
say
that
that if a white person doesn't like a black person, you guys, that's not rocket science. What would they call them? They'll call them racist. Most people won't say that they're prejudiced. So if you don't like a person because they're white, and if white is a race and black is a race, that will make you racist because you don't like a person based off their race. I know some black people
Like
that
you
don't
can be
like other black
prejudiced against your own kind too, and that's
Yeah.
not racism.
yeah, that happens.
So are y'all not agreeing with me? Y'all not agreeing with me on that one? And you're not agreeing with me? What's Ann say? I thought I saw Ann in the chat. Okay, Catherine, that wasn't Ann, that was Catherine. I know some black people that don't like other black people. I know them too, Catherine. I think that we both know them very well, and that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Real Trump, you agree with me? Fascist being racist is part of being fascist. Okay. Hillary and Kamala Liberty said blacks can't get IDs or have computers. Did they say that, Mello? I didn't hear that part, but
I think there's a mix of that in every race, where every race doesn't like a particular section of the race.
I think that within our own community, we have a lot of problems, and I don't know where it comes from or how to fix that within our own community. I have friends of all colors, but it hurts me when I hear people attack just based on the color of their skin. And I've had people, some of the things that they say about members of my family because they're not black. And I've heard some things that's just very hurtful. And I said, how can you guys say that that's not racist? You don't get a pass just because of the color of your skin. Now, I understand what Claude is saying about, one group is not able to oppress another group. That's what you're saying, right, Claude?
That's systemic.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
That's systemic.
Hey, calm down. Claude, calm down.
No, I said that's exactly what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
No, you're ready to snatch me through the screen, but that's the systemic racism. We don't have the power or the people to do that. We are a minority in the country. But I don't like whites to feel that they're bad just because they're white. And I don't like blacks to feel a certain kind of way that they can't do something just because they're black. Racism is evil, but some people say it's okay to be racist. I think that the more you're around somebody, the more you start to understand them. But a lot of people, when you live in a community, let's say you live in a community that's predominantly white, you're not really around another group. So you favor people that think like you, that share your culture because you guys have something in common. I think that's the same for blacks as well. You're around a certain group. Not blacks are very accepting for the most part, but you're around a certain group. You also harm who you're around. So when people talk about black on black violence, well, those are your neighbors. White people harming white people, you harm the people that you have access to, that you're around.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe that one group is inherently bad, okay?
Yeah.
But I still stand on anybody can be racist. I just do. I'm not talking about systemic racism. I'm talking about racism as a definition. That's what I'm saying. Love thy neighbor as yourself. What does this?
Dominican.
Does it matter?
I deal with people on a one-on-one basis. If you're a good person, you're a good person. It has nothing to do with your race, creed, or color, or religion. I don't I don't judge people on that.
I appreciate
I
that.
judge it on the content, just as well. I don't even want to say Dr. King because he's been bandied about plenty of times, but I digress.
And I understand what Claude is saying. I do understand what Claude is saying. Conservatives believe we all put pants on when they're gonna time. Democrats don't think like that, Mello. Did you see Trump's National
Wait, what did you
Geographic
just say?
video? Eric, we've talked about it, Eric. You gotta keep up, Eric. We've talked about that so many times.
Yeah, that was wow. That's been a while.
I appreciate you, 23 B-Rod.
That's been a while.
You guys are my
Yeah, we've had our bad, but we agree on certain things also.
I judge you guys by your character. Mello, it is time to stop pretending. And we got to make common sense common again. Now, I hope that you guys feel that I am just not biased when I'm talking, right? Like, Claude, I hope that you guys feel that way when I'm running my streams, that I don't care if you're a Republican or Democrat. I just like a fair conversation. This is a chill life.
Yeah,
People
I
don't
like to
know.
make it very fair, and that's what makes it fun for me.
My moderators, listen, you guys, my moderators. Let me look at my clips for tonight. Make sure I got them together.
She's gonna put us on a pedestal. Claude, get ready.
Now you made me shy. You made me shy, talk. I have the best mods. I feel. They work so hard. And
I wouldn't work hard if it wasn't fun.
They let a lot of things slide. I really let them control the chat because I don't block or time. Well, the only way I'll block you. It takes a lot. I don't block because you have the right in the chat. I'm not gonna silence you. You could disagree with me. If something is a threat to my channel, if you spam my chat, you won't always get blocked. Sometimes I'll time you off for 24 hours. But if it comes across like, say this is a bot or something like that, I'm obviously gonna block that, right? So I just say don't spam the chat. Don't talk about certain communities because the algorithm doesn't like that. Other than that, you guys can pretty much work out, and my mods do a good job of letting you guys write with your comments. I think
don't talk about certain crimes.
Yeah.
Politics tomorrow.
You'll be shown Das Boot.
And you can tell a bot because a bot will say the same thing. And people like to say that I have a bunch of bots in my chat. No, my chat super chats me. They support me. My chat definitely shows up for me. You guys are the best in the world. My moderators, though, I depend on. I am looking for another. I like mods that are no offense to Claude. I'm not gonna say I don't want to put Claude on stuff, but
no offense to Claude.
That came out wrong. But I want a conservative. I like mods that are because I think that some of you, with your propaganda on my chat and some of the things that you guys say, really, really drives me insane sometimes, right? And so I feel that Republicans and conservatives don't have a lot of places that they could speak in and be open, right, and feel comfortable. And I definitely wanted to provide a space for that. And the reason why, not that I don't like my Democrat friends, but you guys can talk anywhere. You're not going to get canceled. People are not going to, fire you because you're Democrat. It's not the same for Republicans. Republicans are censored. Look what happened with Charlie Kirk. Look what happened with that CEO that got unalived. Look at what happened. And I would get kicked off of panels. Like, are you Republican? Kicked off, cursed out. So I definitely wanted a space that conservatives felt comfortable speaking out. And any topic I'm covering, I don't care if it has to do with race. I don't care if it has to do with anything. Everybody can join the conversation. There is no, everybody can join because we're all Americans.
A hybrid space is needed.
What?
A hybrid space is needed.
A hybrid space. Anybody? No, Claude is my. Claude isn't going anywhere. I think Claude is not going anywhere.
But
The
the
reason
bed
why
in
I
a
said
little
I
bit
wanted another
sleepy
chat,
ass.
another moderator, is
I'm
because
fine.
Claude is in New York and Claude's on a different time, and I stream late sometimes, and I wanna. It's hard for me to add another one that's dim. That I want to make
I'm
sure
not
that
a Democrat.
it's nothing wrong with being a Democrat. Claude, please don't think
I'm
I.
not a Democrat. I'm
No,
independent.
I want to make sure that we are
I'm an
comfortable
independent
in our
thinker.
Would you
spaces.
say you're left leaning or right leaning independent?
Who?
I'm independent.
So you're just straight down the middle independent, not left leaning or right leaning. You're just
Exactly.
okay.
Claude is
I'm on the side of right and wrong. That's it.
Claude will look at something and
When Trump is right, I give him the credit
right.
as deserved.
I'll give him that.
Because to be fair, I think I've been very fair with President Trump. When it comes to the borders, I've been very fair.
I agree.
When it comes to the war on drugs, I've been extremely fair.
Listen,
because he's done a very good job with that. He's done a better job than both Obama and Biden. And you've heard me say that on several occasions.
Yep,
I've been very, very fair with it.
Claude is fair. Claude is
and when he's wrong, I'm quick to point that out as well.
Claude is definitely a staple here, and Dr. Manhattan, and I depend on them both. And I feel that it is important to hear both sides, and that Claude definitely represents that. I think that he is well versed, and he's in New York, which is a really important state.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish that I'm not here to change people. I'm just here to hear you guys out, and I think that he does give a good voice to the left. I do.
Yeah, Claude is needed.
And I could have said that way more eloquently, but
But she got shy.
Oh, she always has to have me leaning towards the left.
Worldly, not spiritually, right? What you mean, watermelon? What does that mean? I can't. The CK. Oh yeah, that was horrible. I still can't. I still.
Listen, I thought that was a disgrace. He should have never gotten killed.
That was so bad. I watched it so many times. I wanted my kids to see like what's happening in the world. My son's too young, but my daughter, that was so bad. This man was over here convincing young voters to vote and to put their weapons down and get out of games and form families young and yeah. And they took his life because of what, and people were celebrating it and mocking his death.
That was disgraceful.
And that's horrible.
Making memes of the gunshot one and everything, bro. That was like
that was ridiculous. That's not what's supposed to be.
No,
that's not what this country is supposed to be about. And the way I've never seen a widow be treated as badly as Erica Kirk has been treated.
And she still is. It's
ridiculous. I can't believe that. It's insane how she's not grieving. You can't tell a person how to grieve. And she's supposed to show some type of strength. I mean, she's being watched by the entire world. Is she supposed to break down every 5 seconds? She can't do that.
She's being watched by her kids. Nobody knows what's happening when the cameras are off.
Looking at their mother's example. She's in a very tough position.
Yeah, she loved him. I would love to have love like that, but this is about you. She just loved her husband. There's a question for you, Mello. Mello said, "Tell me about New York, please."
New York is, listen, there's a lot of good and a lot of bad in the city. It is the most unique city in the world. And you can say that it's my opinion, but it is a fact. It is the most unique city in the world. Anything can happen in New York. Anything does happen in New York. You can't beat the food, no question about it. We are the melt.
New York pizza can go. I'm good.
New York pizza is number one. I'm sorry. You're talking about deep dish.
No way. Chicago deep dishes, bro. No.
I think that's overrated, but I digress.
We were talking about Kirk earlier, Brad.
And let's face it, the city is very important. If you want to say that I'm biased because I live in New York City, that's a fair assessment. But the fact of the matter is, it is the financial capital of the world. And if New York suffers, this country suffers.
The world suffers if New York suffers.
Well, that part.
Yeah,
I just did. I wasn't trying to go there. I'm glad that you said it.
I think that
I would be arrogant if
New York were to just go down in flames, the whole world would feel it right now.
We felt. I mean, look at what happened with 9/11. We still feel that.
Yeah, with the towers, of course. That's a day of infamy, no question about it.
I'm hoping to film there pretty soon, you guys. I plan on being boots on the ground.
Going to ground zero?
I'm not sure because right now my child's father and I are not agreeing on New York, because he doesn't feel that it's safe for me to take him. But I feel that it's important for him to understand history and understand some of the things that's happening, and he's old enough. But it looks like I might be going by myself. I don't know yet, you guys. I don't know. Like, I took my kids to Pearl Harbor because I wanted them to actually experience, people that have given their life for something and to feel what happened with Pearl Harbor and that rich history there. I didn't take my son. I didn't have my son yet, but I took my daughter, and it changed her. I just think there's something about knowing our history, and that's forever our history. So I don't know, you guys. Yeah, I took her to speak to the vets because they're not going to be around forever. I wanted her to, and y'all remember I'm a military girl. I went to the Navy. So to smell the oil and to know that those bodies are buried in that water and to speak, oh my God, you guys, it was so surreal. If you ever get a chance to do it and speak to some of those last veterans, go. The gift shop was amazing. But walking through the ship and you can actually, it's like you could feel what was happening there, and a lot of respect.
Carries an aura to it.
You sell Pearl Harbor, really, Will Trump? Wow.
There are very few of those veterans left.
Very few, and it was kind of crazy because there were some people that was being disrespectful. Like these kids were running around, and they were just like, just get them out of there immediately. Like just. They don't play around when you go. So control your kids. But yeah, I took my daughter and I let her know, why I wanted to be in the Navy, why I didn't go to the Navy for the GI Bill. I didn't go to the Navy because I didn't have any place to go. I was in a very comfortable life. I went to the Navy to serve my country, and I love the ocean. So that's why I went to the Navy. But yeah. And I didn't know you were in. Yes, I was in the Navy. Before I went to college, I went to the Navy. Got out of the Navy to go to college, and I started one of my first businesses, and that's what I did. Yeah. I had a lot of people. Thank you, Real Trump. Thank you. I had a lot of people in my family go to the military. They went to like the Air Force, and they went to a couple went to the Army, but mostly the Air Force. And the Marines, I think. Yeah. So like that. And my uncle went to the Navy. I chose the Navy. No regrets. I loved it. I loved being at sea. I liked all of it, you guys. I got my ESWAS pin, which is the highest enlisted pin you can get while you're there. And I just loved it, you guys. That's how much, I'm telling you, I love our country. I believe in fighting for our country. I believe in not harming this country. I stand by everything I say. I have a lot of pride in this country.
I think the military helped build you into the badass that you are, dude.
Thank you. I didn't mean to talk.
I think honestly, I think it also played into the strength of you getting into your sobriety too. It's like it made you want to test your metal and see what you can pull off.
Yeah, you get. I appreciate that. I think because a lot of people, number one, I saw a lot of people struggle with addiction when they got the military. You see so
Hmm.
much, you see a lot, and some things I can't even. Now I'm not gonna say that I fought in all these wars and stuff like that. I went, I did a lot of time on shore duty, and I was on a ship. But still, the things that you see, I don't know if there's any military people. It just changes you. It changes your life, and but I knew that I was gonna get sober one day. I was either gonna get sober or lose my life. But that was definitely an experience, and I don't regret it one bit. One bit. Thank you. I saw her grieving immensely. The evil people just don't. Yeah. Erica Kirk. I would love to do a stream about Erica Kirk, but I don't. I only have so many hands.
I've seen I've seen her cry on quite a few occasions, and people are claiming it's acting. It's just like, come on, stop.
Well, Candace is doing a big.
I
Have I
warned you.
experienced government contracting yet? What do you mean as far as government contracting? As far as like jobs or something? What are you talking? Were you in the military, bro? Trump said.
I'm gonna be shocked if he is.
Were you? I love that name. Candace has.
I warned you about Candace Owens.
You
didn't
did.
Clarity
believe
is
me.
blinded.
I warned you from the beginning.
You did.
You said that she was a piece of whatever. Hey, I don't. Oh, yes, I do. I told you so.
I need to do a stream about that. If not, nothing else, and I'm hoping to hire an editor pretty soon. But I've had my eye on Candace. Candace first. Oh, look at Army. Thank you for your service, Will Trump said.
Yep.
I've heard about stuff like that, Will Trump, and I wanted to get into it, but by the time when I was going to get into it, unfortunately, that's kind of where I kind of got lost in my addiction. So there's a lot of things that I would have done after the military, but I spent so many years trying to get sober. But so when I started to experience stuff like that, I missed out on some of it. But thank you for your service, Will Trump said. I have had my own business. One business I would love to tell you guys about, and the other one you guys will look at me like, huh? But
I'm glad you stuck out your sobriety because now I got an awesome friend out of it. So
thank you. You guys are white guy.
yeah, she just now notices it. Go figure, right? White guy.
Oh Lord. Oh, there you are. Okay, let me bring you up. Thank you for turning on your camera for me.
Grand Rising.
Hey, how's everything?
Hi.
Peace to the panel, peace to the chat. Hope everybody having a blessed day or blessed night,
My day has actually
whatever
been pretty
time
good
zone y'all
compared to
in.
last month.
But hey, I was coming up here to ask you your opinion about them throwing out them charges for them officers that unalived Breonna Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about that?
They dropped the charges?
Yeah, they're dropping the charges against the officers. It was
Well,
just talking about it on the news.
That's crazy. One of
I will
my
look
good friends
into that. Will
is
Trump said.
was Brianna's neighbor.
Will Trump said, hang on, yes. I will look into that. I love that. Thank you for that bit of advice. We have a veterans office here, and I will definitely look into that because I'm actually trying
My
to do something
DMs are
right now.
about to blow up. God damn.
Let me address Smooth's comment. Okay, so how do I feel about cops getting off? Number one, whenever there's someone that gets off from something like that happens, that's part of the things I talk about when things are not perfect here, and we have things to work on. I'll never feel good about it. I actually wasn't aware that they got off until right now. So I would let me go on mute and look for a video so we can watch it, okay? I was gonna get out of here, but let me play this before I go.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So you're talking about Brianna, right? Brianna Taylor?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Will Trump. Okay, you guys go ahead and talk. Let me find the video.
How you doing, Mr. Clyde? Pleasure to speak to you finally.
I'm hanging in there. I'm disgusted. Once you told me that, that's an absolute disgrace.
Man,
I
I've been
mean,
I've been
Yeah.
hot since I heard about it. I was like, bro, it got to be something behind it, bro. Cause they ain't just doing it just to do it, bro. They trying to start something. You feel me? Cause they already knew a lot of people was upset about that. So I guess they did that to make everybody be quiet and did it behind the scenes while everybody wasn't paying attention. It's been a lot of stuff going on. You feel me?
if I'm not mistaken, wasn't that right after Ahmaud Arbery?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
that was an absolute disgrace as well. We already remember the Trayvon Martin. It's ridiculous.
Wait, can you guys hear me? Wasn't this, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't this from a few years ago? Nothing recent?
Around 2000.
Yeah, it was.
This was
No,
like
it
4
wasn't
years ago,
2000.
right?
I think it was
For
20.
Breonna
Was it
Taylor?
20? Was
If
it
I'm
Was
not
2018?
mistaken, this
COVID
was in
or COVID?
2020.
It might have been 10 years. Was it 10 years ago?
No,
Breonna
for
Taylor?
Breonna.
Is that
No,
what you're
no.
asking me?
Breonna
Something from a
Taylor
couple years
Yeah,
ago?
happened
man.
before COVID really took off.
Yeah,
That was
I
a
think
damn
it
while
was
near.
back.
20.
That was
It was either 2016 or 2018, if I'm not mistaken.
2020. I followed the story, and I when the cop got sober from what? Amphetamines, 23 right? I can't say the first word, but just think about what goes with
I could be
amphetamines.
wrong.
So,
Yeah, March 13th, 2020. It was right before
yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah,
This
it
is
was
COVID
right.
really took off.
Do y'all want me to play that from 2020? You guys, something that y'all want me to go back that far?
Yeah, it's been 6 years. Wow.
You guys want it or no?
No, go ahead.
I mean, tell a story. If we're gonna talk about it, gotta build the story, then talk
I
about it.
wasn't really okay. I'll give you guys 10 minutes of the conversation because I gotta run. But let me can I ask you? Okay, no, let me shut up. I'll play it for you.
You
The
can ask. Go
DOJ, the
ahead.
DOJ dismissed the charges.
I have it here, but something. Let me just play for you guys, and I'll give you guys my thoughts after. Like,
Craziness.
let me just play for you guys. Keep going. Let me find one that's not I hope I can. Let me hear you guys. Let's watch it.
You're watching live now from Fox.
Let me bring you guys in. Y'all know me. I'd rather show it to you than just everything I share for educational fair use purposes. Okay. Let me. Can you guys see it or no?
No,
You can't.
I just see
Not
four
yet.
screens.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh, I forgot to add it. There you go. Okay, you guys can talk over it. I won't because it'll mess up my audio. But there you go.
Just see a white screen right now.
I
Okay.
want to bring to you a story that we have been tracking here throughout the months. A jury today acquitting Brett Hankison of all 3 counts of felony wanton endangerment in the botched raid that left Breonna Taylor dead. Hankison, just 45 years old, tried for firing bullets through Taylor's window and sliding glass door that went into a neighboring apartment where 3 people were present. The defense argued that Hankison acted to defend his fellow officers, including one who had been shot in a chaotic situation. I want to bring in now Karen Sherrington. She is a former prosecutor and trial attorney. And Karen, with this today, with this verdict, the not guilty verdict, were you surprised?
You know, to be honest, I really was not surprised, you know, with knowing that the grand jury in Kentucky failed to indict the other two officers. I sort of figured that we may get this result, unfortunately. As you know, this officer was charged with what you'd call reckless endangerment or wanton endangerment by firing over, I believe, 10 shots or so at the door of Breonna Taylor. And although his gun and the firing of his gun did not cause the death of Breonna Taylor, he did shoot into the window and the doors of other residents nearby. And that was one of the reasons why he was charged, is that he was just firing so wantonly that he could have killed someone else. So
Okay, so you guys, let me give you a background about this. Justin, well, they asked me, did you answer my question from what question? Okay, 23 back. I'll put it in the chat. I did answer it, but you probably didn't catch it. But give me 1 second. I'll get to. Breonna Taylor was not guilty of any crime, was not the target of any political investigation, and she was not in any illegal activity, you guys. She was unalived by the police in Louisville. It was a botched investigation. March 2020, it was a drug raid on her home, and they fired 32 rounds, and she was unarmed in her bed. So that's the controversy. Okay, so I just wanted to give you guys the background of that.
Yeah, they broke many rules. Even to get the warrant, they lied to the judges and stuff. You feel me? So it's crazy.
So that was really the issue. And you know, the jurors, I believe, stated that they believed that the officer was attempting to save his fellow officer from oncoming firing. So that was sort of the reasoning behind the jury's verdict today. But I'm not really surprised.
So had he been found guilty, what would he have faced? What would penalty look like in this case?
Well, in Kentucky, there'd be a penalty phase. So it really depends. There's a wide range of what his sentence would look like. So depending on what his attorneys would propose and add as mitigating circumstances, that would give the judge some basis for how he would have sentenced this officer. But as you see now, he won't be facing any time or repercussions for his actions.
Well, we're also hearing that in September, obviously, Kentucky Attorney General Daniel Cameron announced that Cosgrove and Mattingly, the other officers, would not be facing charges, saying that their use of force was justified because they were shot at first. So what type of precedent does this leave for future shootings in America?
Well, I mean, this situation was somewhat of a unique situation, right? Because you have officers executing a search warrant and then they're being fired at and they're responding. So typically, if an officer is being fired at, the normal course of action for those officers would be to return fire. So in this case, the problem is that, you know, the allegations that the search warrant may not have been proper and wasn't for that location. And
today also marked the beginning of the trial against the only officer charged in connection with the death of Breonna Taylor, who was killed as officers carried out a no-knock warrant. Joining us now to unpack the day's events is ABC News contributor and civil rights lawyer with the Cochran firm, Shauna Lloyd. Thanks so much for joining us again, Shauna. So in this trial, the officer is charged with endangering Breonna Taylor's neighbors. One of those testified today and gave a window into what life has been like since that day. I want to play some of this sound for you as he testified in court with a photo of where the bullet holes came through his apartment behind him.
I literally, like 1 or 2 more inches and I would have been shot, which kind of upsets me because I think about it all the time and I'm like, my son would have never even got to meet me. I would have never even got to meet my son.
When approving these kinds of warrants, how much do judges take into consideration the risk presented to others like Breonna Taylor's neighbor?
You know, it's interesting when these judges are presented with these search warrants, they have as much information as the officers have, but
So I was just hoping to show you guys that what happened. And did you see the area? I actually followed this case. When good night 23. Be right. Thank you for hanging out with me, Will Trump. I appreciate you guys. Never gonna lie about my background. You guys can ask me any question that you want. I'm very transparent. Let me say. So how do I feel about stuff like that? It's insane. There was another case where the officer shot through the door. Actually, this one was convicted. She unalived a guy. She shot through the door. I think it was 10 years that she got. These officers got away scot-free. And of course for a person to lie in their bed, a botched investigation where they falsified this warrant, she was unarmed. That is a tragedy, and it should have never happened. I would like to say that officer has to live with that, but he's probably doing fine working for somebody else. That's just how it is. Hey, sweet baked strawberries. But you guys, so it's nice to have a different face on the panel. I love the two that's up here, but thank you for sharing that with us.
No problem, man. Salute to you and your journey on sobriety. You feel me?
Thank you. And since you came up, I just want to. Oh Lord, y'all! I'm trying to get out of here, guys. Okay, we got to
happy belated,
2 hours.
happy belated birthday, dear. Happy belated birthday. I've been over elsewhere running my mouth. I just seen you were up here for your birthday thing. And
thank you so much. I appreciate you.
I just wanted to come in and say I hope you enjoyed your birthday. I know you were being anxious about it at first, and I told you just enjoy yourself, enjoy life. Period.
I was anxious because I'm like, man, am I gonna go and have some like wine or something? I don't even drink, but I was like, everyone wants to take me out and do stuff. They have like, and it's always you can have just one. We're just doing a laid back stream.
That's the bait. That's the bait. Don't take it.
Everyone says, yeah, just have one shot. Just do this. I'm like, nah, I'm good. So I just chose to stay in, and I watched a bunch of Trump videos, and I did went to Pilates. I had a really nice day with my family, and we just chilled. But I feel good now.
Okay.
People want me to celebrate, and they want me to celebrate in ways that I can't celebrate, you guys, and call me boring MU. Okay.
No, you're not boring. You did what was best for you. Number one, you're not boring at all. So
no, you're just structured. You're well structured.
Your mind frame just evolved. That's all. You feel?
Oh, hello, Uncle Claude. Are you woke?
You said what? Excuse me.
I was asking Uncle Claude, was he woke?
Oh, my bad. How you doing, Jess?
Nah, he always sleeping.
These same people that want to defend the police are always the first to call them when they need help.
Claude always sleeping on the job, man.
Well,
I stream so late, you guys, but
that's no excuse.
That's what I said. I need to get I need a mod that I don't really need mods for my chat. I mean, I have my head mod who pretty much has it, but just because my mods basically get rid of words that can get me demonetized.
Yeah, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Every now and again, I haven't really seen him block too many people, but he will. Don't try him. But if you're going back and forth with him, he's not gonna fold. Like Doc is like, fool, I got
yeah. Let's just hope he doesn't have his finger on the block trigger when he falls asleep and blocks everybody out the back.
I almost did that once actually, because I dozed off while moderating one time, and I almost set the whole chat to like subscribers only.
Why do people do that?
Oh, shit.
People do the subscriber. You know why I haven't done the subscriber only thing? It's just
it was on one of these streams, though, not on vertical.
It was like a stream like this.
Yeah. It's like I know how to do it on a stream like this, but on vertical, I'm still trying to figure that one out on the phone.
I see a lot of people put their chats on subscriber only mode. I haven't quite got to that point. You guys probably want to do that. I just I don't want to force people to subscribe to my channel. But if I'm getting a lot of trolls, it's okay, Doc, if you put it on subscriber only mode.
Well, we know.
No.
Like you said,
I like the challenge.
Ignoring trolls is one thing.
I'll never put it on subscriber only unless she asks me to.
Yeah.
I don't really feel a need to. Like these streams over here, it's just us. It's like it's not that many of us. And then on the verticals, I think that I don't expect people to think like me. Sometimes the only good thing about doing it is I can read your comments better because it's not as many comments coming to the chat. That's the only thing I would like about it. I can, because other than that, it's too many comments, and I'm like, no, I can't. I can't catch them. So sometimes I've been like a lot of trolls or a lot of people are spamming the chat. Then I can see putting on subscriber only mode.
Yeah.
But for the most part,
Hey, I'm about to jump.
I'm so sorry. I was being so rude.
I gotta finish getting ready for work and stuff. So y'all enjoy y'all day.
Thank you for coming up. I
Have a good one,
appreciate
man.
it. Thank you for coming
Yeah,
up.
Appreciate it.
Have a good one. I'm gonna get ready to get out of here too. I'm going in here to fix me some coffee because I've been woke with somebody else all night, and it's like, okay, Bill, it's time for you to get your coffee and lay down.
That's fine. I can do my regular stream before I go to bed, but
yeah, it's
no,
fun.
that's fine.
I just came up here, like I said, I honestly came up here because it was your birthday, and I didn't get to say happy birthday to you earlier when you first came up. So, and then while Uncle Claude was still woke and he could appreciate it too, but I understand with you, Uncle Claude, you know, you're trying to dream up on that cooking thing you're going to try to win. So
I think that's good too, Real Trump said. I don't force people to subscribe to my channel because some people don't like to subscribe. I just you haven't seen my chat on subscribers only mode only. Because I want people to, I don't force people to subscribe. You know what I mean? I like people to just kind of be free in the chat. That's just my thing. My moderators haven't done it, and they kind of control my chat. But cooking.
Yeah, you know, he's probably dreaming about a meal he can fix.
He's dreaming about the rematch.
Well, my I'm not gonna get that rematch anymore. I think I'm just gonna have to leave it as I'm the champion.
Retire as the champion.
Yeah, retire as the champion because he's not going to try to come back again. He knows better. He knows better. And I hope he listens to that after we're done. You know?
She was on her Ali, the champ is here type of shit when she won that, bro. I'm telling you.
But she has a right to do that, though. You know,
yeah.
She has a right to do that.
What I missed it. What'd you say?
You were on your Ali, the champ is here type of shit when you beat God.
You don't understand. I appreciate you, Real Trump. I don't do mentorship, so you don't have to do any of that stuff. Just even if you guys just come and you type in my chat, it helps with my algorithm. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. There is no pressure over here ever. There's no pressure over here. Even if I throw up my support the channel sign, so you know.
Well, I'm supporting you even if I'm behind the scenes because I will definitely come up there and give you that thumbs up. So
I appreciate the thumbs up. I appreciate your I almost said I appreciate your conversation.
Well, you're right, because our conversation
almost gave you a compliment, bro.
Yeah, she did this. She did this.
She almost caught herself slipping, bro.
Listen, just my thoughts. For those of you who don't know, we don't agree politically. Everything else, I ride with him. I support him. He supports me. When it comes to politics,
Yeah.
He's gonna turn my house.
I always said politics makes strange bedfellows. So we're not in bed with each other, but it's strange that I still support you anyway,
So
regardless of how you
you're just strange fellows then.
Yeah, we're just strange fellows.
We go back. We used to have conversations about fruit snacks. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have history, and I won't talk about the fruit snacks right now. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Slap Gang TV. Shout out to you. Do you have a channel? Do you have a channel? Is that your channel? Thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you guys for supporting my commentary. Because it is hard to monetize. I don't know if you know, political videos. They find it a lot of times not appropriate for kids and stuff like that. But you guys take very good care of me. I appreciate you guys, and you allow me to go out there and do what I do. So thank you guys for supporting my content. Thank you for the love. Listen,
You're definitely loved on the platform.
you have any channel? If you guys have channels and I'm doing these streams and you're covered, as long as it's not like a beefing type thing or it's not negative, just tell me your channels. Tell me to come visit you. Invite me over. Immune Travels. I will come to your channels. I don't do drama. I don't do anything like that. So if
you have visited me, dear. But I would like when me and Uncle Claude are together on a platform. You have dropped in and said hello to us, and I had to learn. Yeah, I had to learn how to get you guys up here and all that crazy stuff. So
all you gotta do is invite me over. I work from 8 to 4 normal hours, and then I go to my studio because I have a dance studio where I I don't want to see me dance, but
okay.
I have my dance studio. I do ballroom. I'm not a hip hop dancer, but I like to try.
How many hours of sleep do you get a night, lady?
I like 4.
If you work 8 to 4?
Yeah, I work from 8 to 4. So I listen to my videos even while I'm at work, and then I when I can, because I'm in the medical field, but when I leave, I go to my dance studio. For my dance studio, I come home and cook as I'm prepping my videos, and then so I sleep about 3 to 4 hours, but I'll sleep a couple hours in the daytime. Like I'll take my power naps.
Oh, you take a nap.
And then
all right. At least you're
I'll
doing
go to
that.
bed. I try to be in bed by 4 to get up at 6:30. So that's just what it is. I have a page, and then on the weekends, Saturday's the only day I get to sleep in, and then Sundays I'm back at the dance studio. So I work hard because I wasted a lot of time doing stupid stuff. So I'm just catching up right now. And then when these next
Well, I hope you're doing it safely and you don't burn yourself out.
No, I'm not. I honestly, I have a system. It's like, I have a system. I'm not burning myself out. Like, I make sure I'm in bed by 3 to 4 o'clock so I can get up and do it all again. And then on the weekends, I got it. And I'm only at the dance studio for like an hour and a half. It's not like I'm there for a long time. I leave, I'm done by like 6 o'clock. And then, that's why I come live at like 10, 11 o'clock.
Yeah. And your time is way different from my time as far as hours go. I think you're 2 hours ahead, or my 2 hours behind you.
My page is not good or bad, but I come to your page. Thank you, Johnny Diggs. Leave me thank you for the super sticker. Always thank you for that. Leave me a comment under one of my videos, and I'll check your page out. Yeah. I don't look back at these live streams, but if you leave it under my video, I will come over. I'll check you out. Well, but I support Claude and everybody. Even though I joke with Claude because I know I can. And Mr.
Right, I do too.
Yeah, Claude's a good sport.
He is. He's a great young man.
He's a good sport that's sponsored by NyQuil.
At least turn this camera off this time. You guys don't know how many
He's
people.
Sleepy, man. He's sleepy. Let the man sleep.
They would tell me to get Claude off the panel, but I can't because Claude.
No, mute his mic. Mute his mic.
I don't know that he gets mad at me when I kicked him off the panel before because he fell asleep. He's like, "Why'd you do that?"
Well, mute his mic then, huh?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's like kicking the man out of the Holiday Inn, and you would do that. Don't kick the man out of the Holiday Inn.
Yeah, there you go. See,
sir, I muted him.
Now, if he complains about being
got all
muted,
comfy and he's getting sleep and he's getting booted.
I'm going to tell him, hey man, I didn't want to hear you snore. I wanted to converse.
It's my voice that makes him.
Take solace in the fact that you provided the man enough comfort for him to go to take a nap.
Yeah.
Hang on, you guys. I gotta take a picture for TikTok.
Do You almost make me want to get TikTok, but I can't stand that platform.
TikTok pays every week. TikTok pays every week. I love it. Every Wednesday, I get my little check from TikTok, and I'm like,
I don't
so much
know.
faster to
If
get
you
monetized
catch me
on
on
TikTok.
TikTok, it'll just be to catch your streams. That'll be it.
Yeah, that's all I do.
Oh,
I
Because I
watch
ain't.
it.
when I'm on TikTok, I only talk about sobriety stuff. I might
Yeah.
mix it with a little bit of like I won't do politics over there, but I might do like stuff that's happening. Like I did I do Renee Good? No, I didn't do that fool. I did sorry, rest in
You
peace.
say that, fool.
It's a term of endearment. It's a term of endearment, but rest in
Term
peace.
of endearment. Okay, term of endearment.
I can't wait till you do one with your ballroom dancing.
I can. Okay, I see you under my comments. I'll check your channel out, Johnny. I see you. I can, but okay, guys. Well,
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get off of here. I just came up to
I'm
say.
gonna do a quick stream. I won't be able to cover everything I was gonna cover tonight, but I'm gonna still. I think that the world is better. Your mornings are better when I started with Donald Trump. So let me do you guys the justice and do a political stream so we can talk about Trump.
Who now? Not me. You don't. No. I'm gonna go anyway, dear. But
I feel a
you have
blessing
fun. I'm
coming
gonna
your way,
watch your
sir.
stream. I'm
I
gonna
feel a
watch your stream
political
just to keep
blessing
in the
coming your way,
algorithm.
sir.
No. I love her. I love her to death. I mean, I love her really. When it comes to politics, I'm not making no enemies on politics, on political stuff. So when it all boils down to gas done went up, mortgage done went up, stocks done dropped. I don't see nothing good coming out of it right now. Now, when something good comes out of it,
you join me when I do a discussion, and it's I'm working over here on what we could talk about, trying to make it more neutral to where other people can join the conversation. So I hope you will join those conversations. I'm not sure if you feel comfortable talking about Iran or if you feel comfortable talking about Maduro when they cover those trials, but if not, I understand. But I hope you'll join.
Dude, I cannot wait.
I'm not a Republican or
Maduro
Democrat.
stuff's gonna be fire.
Yeah, we're gonna cover the trial. So I'll try. Of course, I'll stream it, and then I'll do horizontals when we talk about it. So I hope that you guys join those conversations.
Yeah, trust me, I'll be in there listening and watching, and I would, like I said, I always give you the thumbs up. And even if I don't come up, I'm gonna come up there and say hi. But even if I don't come up there on the platform or panels, just know you got my support as a content creator, doing what you like and love to do.
And I'll always support you too. I don't get notifications. Usually Claude tells me. I don't know why I don't get. Hey Christian, welcome. Me and my brother.
Hello.
Huh? Twins in the chat. Allow us to introduce them.
Okay, they're football players.
You guys, very sweet. Twins.
Yeah.
I'm just MU. That's Mr. Carruthers, Claude, and Doc.
Yeah.
So also just let me know. Just leave me a note under my videos, and I'll come over.
All right, yeah, I will do that. And like I said, you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your morning, and another blessed birthday for you. And you got through it. You got through it. You can make it, baby. You're gonna do it. Okay. You're gonna keep on. You're gonna, before you know it, you'll be saying, "Damn, I'm good." So
I'm good.
How old are these people? They look underage.
Oh, wait a minute. Are those your recent pictures, twins?
Because if those are recent, you're underage. You probably shouldn't be around here.
Let me look. I'm gonna end this one anyway, so I can start up another stream.
All right, dear. I'm gonna get off here and take care of there, fella. And if Claude ever wakes up,
like teenagers.
Nah, he ain't waking up. He ain't ever awake. No.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna run.
I always got jokes for Claude.
Yeah, hey, Claude ain't heard the last of it. You just wait till I catch him. I'm gonna catch him on one of his lives. I missed that thing he did about Clarissa Shields today.
That's the bro, man. Claude's the bro.
Good luck to you guys, Christensen.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with people really your age. We're not
Junior
talking
football
about
player's about to go to college. So you're above 18, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Well, I'll assume that too, but you never know.
See you. Bye.
Yeah, kids are graduating early anyway these days. So
yeah.
But with that, okay, MU, I'm gonna get off of here. If Claude wakes up, tell him I say good night.
I'm about to go too because I want to talk about Trump, but I want to do it on a vertical.
Okay,
Claude's
dear.
All right. Claude's about to do his coffee with NyQuil creamer in it.
Thank you, Mr. Crothers, for coming up. I stream on I stream on. Oh, right now, no, I'm gonna fire up another stream for YouTube. That's why I'm trying to get out of here because it's already almost 2 o'clock. But I also stream on TikTok. But on TikTok, I don't do politics. I just do sobriety stuff. But you can follow me over there. We're unks in our senior year. All right. Well, I wish you guys the best, twins. Nothing but the best in your future endeavors. Oh, Doc's on it. That's okay, Doc. I'm about to end the stream anyway. I want to fire up another stream. Oh, they're 18. They look like they're 18. I'm looking at their channel. They look big. That's pretty cool. You guys keep doing your twin thing, though. Keep doing your twin. Hey, Eggy. Eggy, what's good with you?
You see my father I just come out right there. Are you of age, sir?
I like that. I like that. You're so protective over the stream, and I just appreciate Eggy. What's good?
It's not just even protective over stream, just protective of even younger people too. So
to make sure, because I talk about things that are happening in the world, and people aren't really into that. But okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right, let's move on to the vertical. Let's line these people up so I can mow them down. No.
I won't keep y'all up that long because it's already 2 o'clock, but it's okay. I'll run
say that
and
then.
I'll have to do a part of it later today. But I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Because I try to stream 6 days a week and take one day off. So I'm not sure where today I'm gonna take off. Thank you, Eggy. It's always good to see you. All is well. How are you doing? China doesn't allow Really? But they want to see countries don't allow things in their country.
But China has their own version of TikTok. I forgot what it's called.
But some of the challenges and stuff, like how they have like the strength, those challenges that they have, they don't do those things over here. I mean, over there, and they'll bring it to the United States, knowing that our kids are harming themselves, not knowing what's real and what's not. Doc, what's going on with that?
Did you see the full picture that I posted up on your wall of this?
You posted on my wall?
Yeah, I posted on your wall. The full picture of this one. It's actually Donald Duck as President Trump, but then President Trump as Donald Duck on the other.
Oh my God, I'll have to look at it. Yeah, they censor it, Mello. They censor it. And that's what I mean. People just want anything to come over in this country. But these countries, number one, you can't get dye. You can't get red dye in these countries or other things that hurts Americans. You're not going to get all these things on TikTok. They definitely, I feel that people don't realize the things that harm the United States. They're not harming their citizens like that. They're not feeding them crappy food like what we get here. This is not. You guys got to wake up and pay attention to what's happening. We get the depraved version. Exactly, Mel. Exactly. But okay, you guys, I got to run. Or else I won't get to my stream. But I do want to do these more for you and check in with you guys. I love that we can have conversations. Twins have a nice channel. They're young. They have a really cool, they're into football. And they're just trying to build themselves up on YouTube. I see them. Okay. All right, guys. I want to run. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. We haven't had any brain damage or concussions in football. Okay, Christensen. That's awesome. That's good. Hopefully you guys will have a nice career. Like you said the other day, that social media owners don't allow their children to use it. Exactly. If you guys want, I'll just stay here and not do my vertical, but I'd rather do a vertical because I'm getting tired. Carter does have an injured foot. All right, you guys, let's do this. Christensen, thank you for hanging out with me. Will Trump, thank you guys. Give me like 5 minutes. I'll fire up another live stream. I love you guys. Christensen, good luck to you. Good luck to you guys. And thank y'all for the super stickers. It's always great.
Hurry up and get to vertical before I make you sleepy like Claude, like I did the last time we talked about it.